Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.
I'll always remember my college days.
Oh yeah?
It was one of the best times in my life. It was tough, but I made it. I became a college graduate.
How did you feel when you graduated?
It was a round day for me. My family attended the graduation ceremony. I was so nervous. I couldn't find my cap and gown, but all worked out in the end.
What did you do after graduation?
I was planning to attend grade 8 school, but then I was offered a good job doing marketing, so I changed my mind.
Sounds like you're happy with your decision.
I sure am. So what about you? How did you feel when you graduated?
It was also a proud day for me, but I also felt like a kind of loss that day.
How could it be?
While seeing others going to work or continue their study, I didn't know what I would do.
You didn't have an offer?
I had one, but I didn't like the job very much. I wanted to attend graduate school, but I was afraid it would be too tough.
I think you lack in the power of decision. Once you make your decision, don't be overtaken by misgivings and fear. Just go full steam ahead.
Jenny, you look terrible. What's eating you?
Don't brother me.
Hey, chillin', I'm just trying to help.
Sorry, Sally, it's not your fault.
So, what's the problem?
I drew a blank on Tilda about the test.
No kidding. Didn't you study for it?
Yeah, but nothing was clear during the test.
That's too bad. Anyway, I'm sure things will turn around next master.
I'm thinking of dropping out.
You can't do that, Jenny.
I'm dead serious about this, Sally.
Come on, let's talk about it.
Where's Mrs. Johnson?
Just call her Lisa, Mary. She's cooking dinner.
I see. Can I sit down?
Of course. Make yourself at home.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson.
Please, just call me Tom.
Okay, Tom.
Where's Cindy?
She's upstairs in my room.
Can you tell her to come downstairs? We're about to have dinner. We need to elect club officials before the summer starts.
I guess we should start with nominees first.
Let's make it the first item of business in our next meeting.
We should probably let everyone know ahead of time so they will be prepared.
Can you take care of sending out a bulletin by email to all the club members?
Yes, I can do that this afternoon.
Let's schedule the actual election times the week after the nominations. Doesn't that seem logical?
Yes, let me put it on the calendar.
I am unsure how to add a class and need help.
I have an opening. Do you have an ad sheet for me to sign?
Yes, I have an ad sheet.
After I sign it, you must take it to the admissions and records office to add the class. Do you know where that is?
No, I'm not sure.
When you cross the quad, the office is right in front of you. Go inside and follow the signs to the correct line.
Thanks. I understand what to do now.
It should be easy to find. After you add the class, check with me in a few weeks to make sure that you are on my roll sheet.
That sounds good.
Good. Just make sure that you do the same thing if you ever need to drop a class. Good luck.
Can you speak French?
Yes, I can, but not very well.
Can you understand your Spanish teacher?
More or less. How well do you understand Mr. Wang, your Chinese teacher?
About 40%, if he speaks slowly. When he speaks fast, I can only catch a word here and there. But Mr. Wang is an excellent Chinese teacher. With his help, my Chinese is getting better and better. Do you know anything about Dr. Miller's classes?
Yes. Are you in his class?
I'm thinking of taking his class next semester.
He really knew his stuff, but he graded hard. Would that be okay?
Yes, I really need someone who is really good.
I didn't find it overwhelming to earn a good grade if you work at it. Can you do that?
Maybe, but I'm not sure.
Man, this guy was so funny when he was teaching. I like that, don't you?
No, that stuff isn't important to me.
Did you know that he is a fairly new teacher and very current in his field?
I don't care about any of that.
We all are looking for different things in an instructor. I hope I've helped you.
Hi Kevin. How was your year at college?
It was great. How was your year?
It was good. Do you have a girlfriend at school?
Yes, I'm dating someone. Her name is Amanda. Why do you want to go to the US?
I want to enrich my knowledge in management. The United States is an ideal place for me.
What will you do when you come home?
Before I work in the office, I was a teacher. So if possible, I'd like to come back to some school to pass on my new knowledge to more people.
Do you feel your English is good enough for the course?
Yes. You know, English is my present working language. Besides, I scored very high in TOEFL.
Who will be your supporter during your stay in the States?
I will support myself. In recent years, I have saved enough money for my study in the U.S.
How long do you expect to stay there?
I will be there for 3 years.
What's your schedule like this year?
Pretty busy. I have to pick up a lot of credits this year.
What's your major?
I'm majoring in French literature.
Oh, don't you have to take that class on 18th century poetry? It's really difficult. I hear the students in that class have to write a paper 100 pages long.
That's right. We got the assignment last week.
When is it due?
Next Monday.
Remind me never to sign up for that course. I hear Yolanda has been studying every night this week for the exam.
That's good, but I think it's too late. She hasn't studied all semester, and I doubt she can catch up in 1 week.
I need to find somewhere to park.
Off campus or on campus?
I need to find a space on campus.
Why don't you park in the parking structure for students?
Where is the parking structure at?
It's on the west side of the campus.
Do you know if the parking structure is full or not?
It was empty last time I went up there.
How long ago was that?
I went up there early this morning.
Do you think it'll be full now?
It might be. You'll have to go see for yourself.
What courses did you take in college?
I took a lot of courses, such as philosophy, logic, ethics, aesthetics, etc.
Which course did you like best?
I liked aesthetics best. It is very impressive.
What's the matter? You don't look well.
I am worried.
What about?
My exam.
Oh, is that all?
I feel very nervous about it.
Don't worry about it. Try to look on the bright side of things. I am trying to decide what school to apply to.
Are you thinking about a public school or a private one?
I am not sure. What's the difference between them?
Public schools are usually state-funded, whereas private schools usually get their funding elsewhere.
Which is better?
One isn't necessarily better than the other. It depends a lot on the school administration and the teachers.
I hear you have to wear uniforms at private schools.
Yes, sometimes. Who was the best teacher that you ever had?
That would have to be Miss Baimler, my fourth grade teacher.
What was she like?
She was patient, kind, fun, smart, caring, and yet strict, too. I really learned a lot from her.
What kind of things did you learn?
She taught us that you can do anything that you want to do.
Anything? Do you really believe that we can do anything?
If you really want to do something and you work hard at it, I believe you can do it.
You said she was strict. Did she have a lot of rules?
She had some rules that helped us to feel comfortable. For example, the students had to treat each other with respect, or they would be disciplined.
I see. She sounds like she really cared about her students.
Yes, she treated us all fairly. She don't have any teacher's pets.
Really? Doesn't every teacher have a teacher's pet?
Well, to be honest, I usually sucked up to teachers because I wanted them to give me good grades. However, Miss Baimler didn't treat me any differently. She really didn't have any teacher's pets.
Do you know what she is doing now?
As a matter of fact, I do. After she taught our class, she got married and moved to another city. Then, she started writing children's book.
Have you ever read one of the books?
Of course. Both children and adults enjoy her books.
Why don't you recommend one to me?
Okay, I'll bring one to you next time.
Following our free educational materials, you learn English in a great way with ease and efficiency.